Hi, this is Javin, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, theoretical plates. Now what is that? A theoretical plate in many separation process, hypothetical zone or stages in which two phases such as liquid and vapor phase of a substance establish equilibrium with each other. Such equilibrium stages may also refer to equilibrium stage, ideal stage or a theoretical trait. The performance of many separation processes depend on having series the equilibrium stage and is enhanced by providing more such stages. In other words, having more theoretical plate increases the efficiency separation process to be it either a distillation, absorption, chromatography, adsorption or similar processes. Now, its applications. The concept of theoretical plate and tray or equilibrium stages is used to design many different type of separations. The distillation column. The concept of theoretical plate in designing distillation process has been discussed to many reference. Any physical device to provide good contact between vapor and liquid phase present industrial scale distillation column or laboratory scale glassware distillation column continue a plate or tray. Since actual physical plate can never be 100% efficient equilibrium stage, the number of actual plate is more than required theoretical plate, where number the actual physical plate or tray is the number the theoretical plate or tray and is plate or tray efficiency. Now, so-called bubble cap or wall cap tray, they are example vapor and liquid contact device use industrial distillation column. Another example, vapor and liquid contact device, spike in laboratory, vigorous fraction column. Now, the tray and plate use industrial distillation column, fabricated circulated steel plate, usually installed inside column, interval about 60 to 75 cm, means 24 to 30 inches up to height of the column. The spacing is chosen primary, easy installation and easy access for future repair and maintenance. An example, very simple tray is perforated tray. The desired contacting between vapor and liquid occur. The vapor flowing upward through perforation comes into contact with liquid flowing downward through perforation. In current modern practice, as shown, the adjustment better contacting achieve installing bubble cap, wall cap in each perforation promote formation vapor bubble flowing through thin layer a liquid maintained by wear on each tray. The design distillation unit or similar chemical process, the number of theoretical tray or plate, the hypothetical equilibrium stage required, the process should be determined, taking into account a likely range feedstock composition, the desired degree separation of the range feedstock composition and desired degree separation of the component output fraction in industrial continuous fractionating column determined starting the either top and bottom of the column. The number of theoretical plate is determined by starting either the top or bottom of the column, calculating material balance, heat balance and equilibrium flash vaporization for each of succession equilibrium stage until the desired and product composition is achieved. The calculation process required availability of the great deal vapor liquid equilibrium data for component in the distillation feed, and the calculation procedure is very complex. An industrial distillation column number of theoretical required achieve given separation also depend upon amount of reflux using more reflux decrease and number of plate required using less reflux increases the number of plate required. Hence calculation number of theoretical is usually repeated various reflux rate. Number of theoretical is divided tray efficiency and determine actual number of tray or physical plate needed in separating column. The final design choice number of tray to be installed industrial distillation column selected based upon on economic balance between cost additional tray and cost of using higher reflux rate. there are very important distinctions between theoretical plate, terminology used discussing convectional distillation tray, and the distillation or absorption or chromatography. Other application, the theoretical plate in conventional distillation tray have no height. It is simply hypothetical equilibrium stage. However, theoretical plate, pack bed, chromatography and other application define having a height. Empirical formula 1 Winkelson correlation can be used to predict Murphy plate efficiency for distillation column separating binary system. Now distillation and absorption pack bed. The distillation and absorption separation process, the pack bed for vapor liquid contacting having equivalent concept referred plate height and height equivalent theoretical plate arises from same concept equilibrium stage as does theoretical plate and numerically equal the absorption bed length divided by number of theoretical plate in absorption bed in practice where number of theoretical plate is total bed height. Height equivalent theoretical plate is the height equivalent theoretical plate. The material pack bed can either random dump packing such as resting ring, structure sheet metal, liquid tend to surface of the packing and vapor contact the wetted surface where mass transfer occur. Now chromatographic process. The theoretical plate concept was also adopted for chromatographic process. Martin and Sainz, the IUPAC Cold Book provide a definition number of theoretical plate in a chromatographic column. The same equation apply chromatography process for the pack bed process, namely chromatography high equivalent theoretical plate may calculated with 1 Demeter equations. Now resting ring. Resting ring are pieces of tube approximate equal in length and diameter. Use large number pack bed with column distillation and chemical engineering process. They are usually ceramic metal, glass, provide a large surface area within volume of the column interaction between liquid and gas vapor resting ring. They are named inventor German chemist Friedrich Resting. Now move further. Use. They are used the random packing and enable resting to perform distillation much greater efficiency is computed using fractional distillation column with tray in a distillation column reflux or condensed vapor turn down the column covering the surface of ring while vapor from the reboiler goes to column as vapor and liquid passes each other counter current small space. They tend toward equilibrium. Those less volatile material tend to go downward and more volatile material upward. They are also used device where gas and liquid put in contact or purpose gas absorption, stripping, chemical reaction and as support biofilm biological reactor. The resting ring made borosilicate glass and sometimes employed handling nuclear material. They are used inside vessel and tank contain such solution fissile material. For example, solution of enriched uranyl nitride. There can act neutron absorption to prevent a critical accident. Now pole ring. The pole ring attempt to increase its useful aspect packing. It gives increased number edges disrupt flow while also reducing the volume taken by resting ring medium itself rather than using a solid wall tube. Pole ring resemble open basket structure, thin bar. There are also tube and also radial structure, crossbar. Pole ring may injection molded plastic, molded ceramic and press foam metal sheet. Super ring. The resting super ring represent further development. Same concept. Pole ring. It optimize production, turbulent film type flow and prevent formation drop. The ring or no longer resemble ring but they are pressed metal sheet in form wave shape narrower strip. Super ring appeared 1995 as has been developed through several improved generations since. Now, backlight ring. It is Polish chemical engineering ring. They are improved version. The resting ring. The ring may be injected molded plastic, press foam, metal sheet without welding specific surface area filling ranges between 60 to 440 meters square per meter cube. Advantage: the backlight ring. There are 2 or 3 times lower fluid flow resistance resting ring, 2 or 3 times higher bandwidth, disappear liquid evenly over the entire cross section of column. Regardless method supply, even in point type liquid supply, liquid retention means holder retention to other filling is negligible. The liquid flow down quickly, even column stop working, resolving power. The constant level regardless column load. The mass transfer coefficient increases with size of ring dimension, unlike other filling used so far, and minimum overgrow. A rigid construction allow weight reduction up to 20% compared to other filling rings. Now, Dixon ring. Dixon ring have similar design, lasting ring. They are made of stainless steel mesh, giving Dixon ring lower pressure drop after pre-wetting. Dixon ring have very large surface area with increases rate of mass transfer. Dixon ring have large liquid holder, low pressure drop and large surface area. Have high mass transfer rate. Dixon ring are used laboratory distillation, scrubbing application. Structure packing. The structure packing refer range specially designed material, use absorption and distillation column. The chemical reactor. Structure packing typical consists thin corrugated metal plate or gas arranged way, force fluid to take complicated part through column, thereby creating large surface area. Contact between different phase. Structure packing form from corrugated sheet, perforated embossed metal, plastic, wire gauge, and result is very open honeycomb structure, inclined flow channel, giving a relative high surface area but very low resistance in to gas flow. The surface enhancement can be chosen. The maximum liquid spreading. This characteristic tend to show significant performance benefit, lower pressure and lower irrigation rate applications. Variety. Structure packing manufacture wide range size varying the circular attitude and packing surface ranges 50 meter cube oblique meter square. Lowest efficiency, higher capacity to 750 meter square per meter cube. Highest efficiency and lowest capacity. Advantage. The structure packing offer following advantage compared to use random packing tray: lower pressure drop, higher efficiency, higher capacity and reduced liquid holder. Now its disadvantage. Structure packing offer the following disadvantage: use the random packing tray, cost and greater sensitivity and maldistribution. Okay guys, this is up to as per our today's topic, the theoretical plate and resting ring, pole ring, random other packing material we have seen in this video. Next chapter we have covered some another chemical engineering topics. Till then, goodbye. Do take good care yourself.